I'm going to show you how to use the bibliography feature on EasyBib to create an easy bibliography for your project. So let's start by creating a new project here. And I'm going to call this Creativity, and the default style will be MLA7. And you'll see once it's created here, I can choose to work on my bibliography, my notebook, or paper. But let's just work on bibliography now. Now I'm going to import my citations that I have on my Digo account right here. So here's some research that I've done online using the databases. And so what I'm going to do is take this source and put it into my bibliography. Now I had difficulty when I used the citation tool feature there, but when I use it here, and if I put in making workers more creative and search here, for some reason it worked. So here's my article right here. So if I click on it, and then I'm going to go to citation tools here. You can see EasyBib is right here, how I can export it there. And it'll export it right to EasyBib. So here's my citation. If I click on it, I can now move this into my project. And it'll show up there. Oops, I already had done it, so I'm just going to delete this one. Oops, delete. Okay. All right, so I'm going to work on some more for this particular project. So I'm going to go back to my library. Here's a JSTOR article. And JSTOR operates the same way. I want to choose Export Citation here. I'm going to choose a RIS file. It's going to go into my download folder. And so I think if I want to just get it, I go on all 59 options, upload database import, choose file. So I'm going to go to my downloads here, and here's the citation. Import that. Whoops. I have a warning here. JSTOR users, at the moment database exports are unavailable. Okay, so that might not be possible, but let's just see if it worked. Maybe they fixed it. Oh, they must have fixed it. Okay, so here it is. There's the JSTOR article. Okay. Next one I'm going to do is from the other database, EBSCOhost. And this is the link for this one. Now this works a little bit different. Again, you pick export. And you want RIS format again. And again, that'll go to your download folder. Now what you need to do though before you can export this into EasyBib is change it to a text file. So if I go, this was downloaded as delivery 2, okay, so let's go downloads, delivery 2. So here's the download that I did, but what I want to do is change this to add a text, make it a text file. So text there, I'll add it, and I'll replace it. And then when I go back to my bibliography, and again I choose to import a database, and I choose delivery to text, this one, and import. It'll show in my bibliography right there. So here are all my databases, exports from JSTOR, from Gale, and from EBSCO right here. Now the other ones are easier to import. If I go again back to my library, and I'm just doing one from a website, for example this one. All I need to do is sort of copy the URL here, click Cite This, Now the nice thing about this is also it'll give me a credibility index. So this is telling me it's credible, and if I want to learn more, I can see why. It's not a particularly good source, but according to the criteria, it's credible. But you can see it's leaving some things blank. So those are going to be the things that I need to fill in. So here's the author's name. So I'll just have to put in Kendra Cherry. This is about.com. And what's difficult to find is the when it was published. And so I'm going to leave that blank for now, but that's a telling sign that this is not a very credible source. And then create the citation. And you can see it's added to my bibliography. So I can keep doing that based on the sources in my Diigo account. And again, just get me the link, copy, paste, cite this. Again, I need to put in information here. This will tell me when it was published, which is July 21st, 2009. This is going to be especially important for topics that are timely and need currency to be valid. And so you can see I've got my bibliography worked up right here. Now the nice thing about the bibliography feature here too is you can analyze it, and this is what teachers will be asking you to do as well. When EasyBib will do is it'll look at your sources and give you sort of an analysis of the types of sources you're using and their credibility and all that. So right now I'm getting a really great bibliography score because I have sort of a variety of magazines here. 50% of my sources come from databases. There's some question about credibility. That's probably the about.com, but all the other ones are credible. I've got 6 sources. It'll also give me from years published, so there's the unknown there. But most of my sources are relatively recent. Some are over 10 years old. And here you go. So this will be really helpful to give you a sense of kind of how your scores on your bibliography and how accurate and current it is. And you can look for more detail here if you like to. All right, so that's how you can create your bibliography, and once you're done, you can export it to any of these files, and download it there, and it shows up all formatted for you.